Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you all here. I'm Quinn. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. This is going to be today in Global Hack Week. This is the start of day 2. I'm super excited for all of the things that have come up over the next, 5 days. And I'm hoping that you all had an amazing day 1. I certainly did have a really great time. First off, please do check in. I'm going to pop the link in the chat. There we go. Links in the chat. It's also up on the screen right now. If you check in, you get points and also the opportunity to get some swag. So definitely do that. There are some really cool stickers floating around. I love them. So highly recommend checking in. Also, I'd love to hear how your weeks are going so far. I guess it's the end of the week now, Friday, Saturday even. I'm losing track of days. But yeah, let me know how your week is going. Let me know how the start of Global Hack Week has been for you. Have you learned anything new yet? If not, don't worry. We've got loads of streams coming up where we're going to do a ton of learning. This week, we are all beginners, and I'm also excited to learn from some of the super cool streamers and topics that we've got coming up. All right. Well, definitely do remember to check in. But without further ado, I will get going. So welcome to day 2 of Beginners Week. As I said, I'm Quinn. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. Some fun facts about me are that I love R and Python. Maybe some of you were in earlier today. I did a stream on R. It was super fun, doing a bit of an intro for those of you who hadn't used R before. And I have a cat called Skipper. I'm very much a cat guy. My cat is the best. He is adorable. He's adorable. Okay, awesome. So I can see some people, some familiar names, learning tons of different things. Yeah, that's all what this week is about. So it's going to be a really great time. And I'm already enjoying myself a load. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so let's get going. Well, I've mentioned a little bit what I did, but what else happened yesterday? Well, we had tons of streams going on. First up, we got introduced to CK Editor. And this was an introductory little stream done by the team over at CK Editor. This was done by one of their teams who is a developer advocate, which is super cool to learn from them themselves. And we learned about their portal, how to use their builder to spin up a development environment, and also all sorts of other concepts around editor setup and plugin configurations. This is something I'm not super familiar with, definitely one I'm going to go and check out the recording for. And if you want to watch the recording as well, maybe you missed it, you can do so on YouTube. If you go to Major League Hacking on YouTube, there are all of the recordings in the live tab. Next up, we had a stream with MongoDB. This was Rosendo leading it, and it looked like a movie kind of playlist little app with kind of the MongoDB database. And I think there was some kind of vector databases going on in that stream as well, which of course super useful if you are into AI too. So definitely go and check that one out as well. Then we explored design with Figma Dev Mode. This was with Jocelyn. Figma Dev Mode is a really great way to take beautiful designs and make them into code that you can use in your hackathon projects. So a really great one for the upcoming hackathon season. I'm going to see it at so many hackathons this year, I'm sure. I'm really excited, and I hope you're excited to be using it yourself. You can get the education account with Figma if you're a student, and that gets you free access to dev mode. So definitely do that. Then we started learning the basics of Python environments. This is with Alberto. And if you don't know Python, you should know Python. Python is amazing. I love it almost as much as I love R. So definitely check this out. Python environments are super important when you are developing. We kicked off a music maker with UT. This seemed really cool. I think this is a 4-part series, I want to say. And these were the first 2 parts today. You can go back and check them. Again, this was with UT building a song maker using React.js. So if you're new to building your own kind of web apps, definitely check that out. I think this is like a super really, a fun and interactive project. Yeah, super cool. Play your own music from your browser. What more could you want? As I mentioned, we wrote some of our first lines of code in R. I had a great time teaching this, and I hope you all did too. learning, that is, not teaching. And then finally, we had Ryan Lalu teaching us how to make better hacks even faster with GitHub Copilot. GitHub Copilot is a really great way to speed up all of your coding. You can get it for free as a student through the Student Dev Pack, and I thoroughly recommend getting yourself Copilot in your IDE where you work and building even faster. So that was day one. Well, what's happening today? Well, you can head along to ghw.mlh.io/schedule and check it all out for yourself. But don't worry, we're going to talk through it. The link is in the chat. It's up on the screen. And definitely do have a little look, find what you're excited to watch and join for. First up, we've got another Figma to Code dev mode workshop. This is going to be with Ryan. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern Time or 10:30 p.m. IST. And like it says here, it's one of the best tools if you're a developer and you want to really make beautiful designs and bring them into reality with your projects. So if you missed the one yesterday, do not worry. You can head along to this and learn again. Then we've got a little mini event. This is with Cecilia. This will be Gartic Phone, a little bit of drawing. I think Gartic Phone is drawing. Very goofy, very funny. Taking a break from your hacking. Super important to have some rest and refresh your brain. This is 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 11:30 p.m. IST. Then we're coding in assembly. This is going to be pretty crazy. I've actually never coded in assembly, so this is probably one that I should head along to. This is with Jocelyn, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time or 1:30 a.m. IST if you're a bit of an early morning person or probably late night person, I think, really. This is a great introduction to low-level programming. This is a multi-part series. I think the second part is maybe the day after. Well, you can keep an eye out for it, but definitely head along to this first part. Then we're continuing the Music on the Web series with UT. This will be part 3. That's at 5 a.m. Eastern Time or 2:30 p.m. IST. So early morning if you're over in the US, but if you're in Europe or over in Asia, perfectly timed, I'd say, for you. And then obviously we'll have part 4 as well. I think this will wrap up the series. So complete the saga with UT. That's 7 a.m. Eastern Time or 4:30 p.m. IST. So I think that's just after. Yeah, immediately after. Perfect. And then we'll be having the next day in Global Hack Week to kick off day 3. There you can ask any questions that come up over the next 24 hours, and you can join Cecilia and Iro at 12 p.m. Eastern Time or 9:30 p.m. IST. So that's it for day 2. But don't worry, because you can use all of the extra time that you have between workshops and streams to do challenges. And you can do challenges by heading along to ghw.mlh.io/challenges. And these can also earn you swag. If you complete all of the basic challenges on this page, they're highlighted at the top, you can get yourself some awesome swag. So I really recommend that. Who doesn't love swag? Am I right? And actually, this week, we've got some bonus swag for you. We have something from MongoDB. And this week you have a chance to, if you can attempt 5 skill badge challenges set by MongoDB, you can get some extra swag. I think if you complete just 1, you qualify for the swag. And skill badges, by the way, are kind of certifications. They're really cool, and that you earn them when you learn more about MongoDB and get even better at it. So definitely head along for that. I think, yeah, check out these challenges. I think it's still, actually, yeah, it's still on the challenges page, so you can get all of the details there. So that's just this link here. It's also in the chat. And yeah, complete at least 1 skill badge challenge, get your cool certification, and earn some swag. I think you earn MongoDB stickers, so specifically MongoDB stickers, which are even more unique. So definitely do that. If you want to demo, maybe you've built a really cool project that you're super proud of, and I'm sure many of you have or will this week, then you can share it with the community. If you'd like to do this, you can apply at mlh.link/GHW demo. And I'll pop that link just in the chat. It's also up on the screen. We'd really love to see what you're working on. So link us to a project that you built this week or otherwise. And if chosen, you'd be invited to demo your project in a Today in Global Hack Week stream just like this. So, and that will be this week. So this is your chance to show off what you've learned and what you're building. And of course, we really want to make Global Hack Weeks as good as possible for you, and we want you to help us make them even better. So if you can give us feedback when you go to a live stream or watch a recording later, please do. You can do that by going to this link. It's just on the screen, and I'll pop it in the chat for you all as well, if I can type quickly enough. There we go. It's coming up. Perfect. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell us what you really love. Tell us what you'd like to see more of, anything you'd change. It's really valuable for us, and it means that we can make sure that the streams are actually what you really want to see. So help us make Global Hack Weeks even better. Wow. And with that, it's time for questions. I think I sped through that super fast. So if you're confused, do not worry. Now is the time to ask me anything, and I will do my best. I will do my best to answer your questions. I can see we've got one question in the chat already. How exactly do we complete challenges? Just the screenshots? So I think it will vary from challenge to challenge. It depends which one you're doing. So if you've got a specific one that you're not sure about, let me know and I can take a look and try and help you out. But if you head along to that challenges link, let me just pop it back up. If you head along to this link and say you want to do, let's check out the skills badge one that we were just talking about, which gets you that extra swag. So if you head along to that web page, it's got all of the information on the steps to complete, and it's got a link, and then it's got you can complete 10 questions, skills checks, and claim certification. And it gives you instructions on how to submit as well. It says grab a screenshot of your skill badge on Credly and submit it as part of your challenge completion. Bonus points if you share it via LinkedIn and tag MongoDB and MLH. And then you click the submit your project button, and it will have space for you to log in and upload all of the screenshots and things that it needs. So it should have instructions. If you have any issues using the challenge submission page, it's actually, I think, still fairly new. So we'd love to get feedback. You can do that. I think there's like a bugs channel in the Discord. Someone might have to like fact check me on that, but I think it is. If not, definitely ask over in the Discord. There's places for you to kind of raise things which you're confused about, even just in the general chat. There's always people floating about to help. So definitely do that. The Figma one specifically, do you just create something in Figma? What is the Figma challenge? Do you just submit it for the sponsor ones? Okay, yeah. So let me check out the Figma one for you right now. I tell you what, let me share. I tell you what, I'll share my screen. We're getting there. I'm so slow at sharing my screen these days. I feel like I'm old. Maybe I should retire. Okay. Let me. So let's check out the Figma challenge. Okay, so this one is the featured Figma challenge. You can tell by the little green thing here. And if you click into it, you can see the instructions. So head over to the Figma sign-up page, create a Figma education account, and unlock Figma's professional level features, including Figma Dev Mode. So you could log in and do that. I've already actually got a Figma education account. And then if you click submit your project, you can log in here and it will have all of the space for you to do what you need to do. And I think that will be the same for all of the different sponsor challenges and so on. So yeah, if there are any other specific ones you want me to check out, we can do that now. And also remember to fill out your address form if you want swag, because otherwise there's no way for us to know. Oh, it won't let me go back. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, there we go. So yeah, put in your address and then you can get the actual swag shipped to you. Yeah, and I can see that we've got a question. Do we have to complete all of the challenges? No, absolutely not. I think there's a lot of challenges on here, like a lot. Look how many there are. And so there's loads for you to do, but don't worry, you should definitely make sure you prioritize all of your school and getting sleep and things. These are for fun, but if you want the swag, if you complete the ones in green here with the little green dots at the top, or if you go up to the top, they're the ones floating here, the featured challenges. These will get you the swag. So I really recommend doing those. Those are extra great, and they get you access to loads of like free accounts like this, Figma education account, GitHub student dev pack, even getting the certification from MongoDB gets you extra swag. There's so many things for you. So no, you don't have to do them all, but I do recommend taking a look and pick the ones that you think you're really excited about, and definitely do the featured ones if you've got the time for it, 100%. For the Figma one, I think you don't even have to make a project. I think you just sign up for the account. Unless there's another Figma challenge that I've missed, there probably is. Let me see. GitHub, Figma. Oh yeah, so they've all got kind of like specific instructions here. So yeah, this first one, for example, build your first component. Building UI components like cards or buttons is super fun. If you don't know how to do that, check out the Figma dev mode workshop. We've got one happening today, I think, in Global Hack Week. Let's check it out. Yes, there we go. So that's 6 p.m. UK time. So that'll be 1 p.m. Eastern time. And that's, I think, maybe 10:30 IST. 100% sure on that. It's an hour from now. Actually, not even that. 45 minutes from now. Very soon. So definitely go and head along to that if you're wanting to learn how to make a component in Figma, and then you can submit it here after grabbing a screenshot. Oh, you want me to log in and show? Okay, yeah, I think I could probably do that. Let's see if we've got any other questions first, because I think, to be honest, it's once you've got the screenshot, you just submit it in the form. If you've got like a bug, which is meaning that you can't do that, please pop over and raise a support ticket maybe. Yeah, awesome. I think I've answered all of the kind of current questions now. Let me know if there's anything else you're confused about. I'm here for all of your question needs. Can I set my address to someone else's address so he can pick up the swag for me in case I got one? I think you can. I would probably set it as your own address, to be honest. I'm struggling to think like why you would maybe want to do this. I think if you've got questions about your address and other personal information, it's best to raise a support ticket in Discord for those kind of specifics. But if you set your address as someone else's address, as long as you spoke to them first, I don't think that would be a problem. But yeah, if you head on over to the MLH Discord, you can head along to I think there's a tickets section somewhere, although I can't see it right now. I need to verify my account, I think. Laying the side down, make sure you've done that. And yeah, if you're not on the Discord, check it out. There's loads of people there to help you out as well. And it's really great to join the community, chat about what you're working on, share all of the things you're excited about. And obviously there are announcements on there as well about the streams that are coming up. So stay up to date and yeah, chat with others who are working on projects too. All right, I think that's pretty much all of the big questions. Hopefully people are feeling happy about how to submit the challenges. And as a reminder, definitely check out those featured ones. You can get some swag by doing those and also doing the MongoDB skill certification, which sounds super cool. MongoDB is awesome. I see it used at so many hackathons, and I'm like, yes, so good. So I do recommend. All right. I feel like we're kind of done with the questions. Anyone else got any last questions? Otherwise, we might wrap it up there. I'll give it a minute or two. We got another question. Which is the best, according to you, the best challenge? Or do you mean the best, like you're gonna have to clarify for me. Did we have to check in for this session too? Yeah, you don't have to, but I really thoroughly recommend it. The link is here. I've just popped it up on the screen. And yeah, if you check in to 5 live events, you get the basic swag. So definitely be sure to check into everything that you're going to. Oh no, wait, sorry, that's the bonus swag. That's the bonus swag. If you do the feature challenges, you get the basic swag. So register for the actual Global Hack Week, which I'm assuming you've done, and then submit your address and then do all the feature challenges, you get your basic swag. And then you can get the bonus swag by checking into 5 live events like this one. So, someone sent it in the chat for me. I'm too slow. There you go. Thank you. Perfect. All right. And, yeah, I think a lot of people are first year computer science doing their bachelor's. Yeah, super cool to see. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming, everyone. It's been super great to have you all here. As a reminder, the next stream is going to be Figma dev mode and building your first components with Figma and then turning it into code. Definitely head along to that. That's with Ryan Lalu. It's in 40 minutes, just over half an hour. So you've got some time to cool down, get yourself a drink, get ready for day 2 of Global Hack Week. And yeah, head along to those streams, work on those challenges, and I'm sure I will see you all very soon. Thank you all, and goodbye.